It's Universal Meals time for March. Ooh! Hopefully, a certain someone doesn't start barking like a psychopath, scaring the crap out of everyone involved. Yeah, you just sit there. So it'll be... Oh! It is Israel. Huzzah! Yeah! We got our card. Oh, goodness and happiness and good things. We got our little booklet. Oh, info and other things. And we got some snackaroos. Where were we last? I don't remember where we were last time where we had peanut snacks, but apparently peanut Cheeto type things are a thing elsewhere and not here. Oh. Shalom! Shalom is a versatile word in the Hebrew language. It means hello, peace, and goodbye. In this setting, we intend for it to mean hello, as in hello to your new favorite snacks. We've been to Israel before, in May of 2015, but we felt we had to go back because their snacks are truly one of a kind. After Israel was founded as a nation in 1948, they immediately took on the task of defining an important part of their culture, their food. They created their own unique snacks. We're looking at you, Bamba and Bissli, and added some much-needed pop to their plain milk chocolate bars. You'll get to try these, plus a few new favorites this time around. Israel is a conflict-prone place, and everyone has a different opinion about the situation over there. We hope that you'll enjoy this little taste of Israel, knowing that while we haven't even scratched the surface, we've done our best to share a bit of Israel's rich and complicated history. Hopefully next time we feature a box from Israel, we can talk a lot more about shalom, and this time we're using it to mean peace. Oh, here's a word that I can't pronounce, so I'm gonna ruin it. Bete avon, maybe. Enjoy your food. So, we have Israel happiness. I've also realized my mic is kind of far away. Let's move this closer. Hey everyone. So, let's see something. What do we got here? What do we got? Ooh, coins. There's a tiny dreidel. This tiny dreidel. It's so little. Look at it. Dreidel. Yeah, that's fun. This is interesting. Let's give these a shot. The Bissli remix. Not sure how one remixes snacks, but I'll try it. Bissli remix. Back in the 1970s, there weren't any salty snack foods available in Israel. Oh, that's interesting. There wasn't even a word in the Hebrew language for the word snack. This all changed with the creation of Bissli, a salty wheat snack created by Osem, a former pasta manufacturing company. The name Bissli stems from the Yiddish word bis, bite, and the Hebrew word li, for me. Bissli launched with 5 flavors, but over the years the favorites have consistently been smoky and grill. Rather than agonize over which flavor to send you, we've chosen the Bissli remix, which contains both. How perfect is that? It's pretty damn good. Pay close attention to the grill flavor. It may remind you of Osem's origins as a pasta manufacturer. So it'll taste like pasta? Oh, let's see. Alright. Remix! Sounds interesting. Alright, so let's try. So we got a little curly Q. So are some curly Qs and some the circles, and they're each different? Like one's grill and one's smoke? Not really sure how those would be referred, but that's pretty good. Unless they may pay close attention to this one because it looks like pasta. Because it does. There's pasta like this. I've never had a wheat snack. But they're pretty good. It's kind of hard to describe the flavor. I don't really have a... It's not like, a super salty thing. It's got a little bit of a, like they said, grill and smoke flavor. It's something that you would kind of have to eat yourself to really figure out how to describe it. Because it's definitely different. It's definitely not like something I've had before. But yeah, this is something I could, have a sandwich, eat some chips and stuff with it. Eat some, faux pasta. Alright, so the Bissli remix is pretty good. You may have also noticed that we're down to the tiny box again. back to normal, as the usual things. But Israel's looking pretty tasty in here. We got a little bit of everything, as usual, along with our tiny dreidel. So, as the days go by, we will slowly but surely delve into our tiny little box.
So it's kind of hot outside, so if you hear birds chirping and cars and things, or the fan, it's because the window's open and the fan's on. Because it's 80 today. Who knew? It's like snowing a week ago. Today, it's all about that chocolate with Ellie the cat. Actually, I don't know if that's the cow. Or, I mean, I don't know if that's the name of the cow. Probably not. It's probably the name of the company. Anyway, the cow's very happy to be involved in this chocolate. And look, there's like, kapow, fireworks all around the cow. So this is Elite Chocolate Bar with popping candies. So that actually would explain the fireworks. Alright. In 1918, a man named Eliyahu? Oh my god, why would you make me pronounce all this? Fromenchenko, it's easier ironically, began making chocolate in his kitchen in Russia. Soon after producing his first quality batch, he realized that the Soviet Union was too unstable for launching a company. Surprise. No, sorry, Russia, but during that time, Anyway, moving on. So he decided to move to nearby Latvia. There he started a chocolate business called Lima, which became the biggest chocolate manufacturer in the country. He remained in Latvia until Hitler came to power in Germany in 1933. Fromenchenko feared that Europe was becoming too unsafe for Jews. Good move, dude! So he moved his family to Israel. He founded Elite in Israel, then Palestine, in 1934, and it quickly became the largest chocolate company in Israel. Today, one of their most famous and fun creations is this chocolate bar filled with popping candy. This is one of our favorite candy bars of all time, and it's much more fun to experience than read about, so we recommend popping a bite into your mouth ASAP. Let's do this thing. So basically, y'all took some Pop Rocks and put it in chocolate. Is that what's happening here? I mean, that sounds like, not originally Russian. Don't bark, please. I seem distracted. It's because someone's looking out the window and really considering barking at stuff outside. Oh, it's also been kind of warm in here, so hopefully this isn't, like, melting or something. We will get there. It's packaging. I mean, it's just foil. You think I'd be able to not be foiled by foil. I think the weather has made it a little bit soft, but that's okay. A little melty. It's okay. So it's like it's in little bars. Little cows on them. So let's, yeah, it's definitely melty. It's warm in here. Don't blame it. Oh! So the chocolate itself is really smooth. It's a very good milk chocolate. It's quite nice. The popping candies are kind of like, oh, they're there. It's basically like you put Pop Rocks in chocolate. It's kind of random. This is very weird. Because at first it just seems like I'm eating, like a Crunch bar. And it's all like, it's happening like weird in the back of my throat and stuff. But it's like a Crunch bar, like, oh, there's rice thing in. But no, it's 100% Pop Rock type stuff. The thing is, like, you're crunching a lot of them with your teeth, which I know you don't do that with Pop Rocks. Those you just dump in your mouth and you let your saliva, whoop, there's a pop, let your saliva do the work. Here you're like chewing the chocolate, so you have just like these random little leftover bits that are just somewhere in your mouth. I'm gonna try and sort of maybe melt the chocolate and then see the results. It's very thick and creamy chocolate, so I don't know if you could hear any of that, but anyway, it's good. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be fun to eat. I can only imagine what it'll be like after I eat several pieces. I have a whole lot of poppage happening in my mouth. But this is very good chocolate. It's very enjoyable. It's a pretty sizable bar too, so I'm gonna have a good time eating this. And it's melting all over my fingers. But okay, I'm gonna go pop on my way. Still hungry. Let's go ahead and do these, even though we've already done. I mean, we're gonna eat them anyway, so you know. Kind of already did something similar to this in a past box, but these might be a little bit different. Who knows? So these Bamba, there's only one snack in Israel that's bought by 90% of households, and it's this peanut butter covered corn puff called Bamba. Bamba was first produced in 1964 with a cheese flavor, but 2 years later it was replaced by a peanut butter flavor. Turns out that this decision was a stroke of genius. 1 million bags of Bamba are produced in Israel every day. If you've read any recent studies about how to decrease peanut allergies in children, you've heard of Bamba. I haven't. Last year, a group of scientists proved that introducing children to Bamba, or peanut butter, at 6 months of age reduces the risk of peanut allergy by 80%. Well, hallelujah, Bamba. I forget which place had the peanut corn puffs. And these smell like peanuts, and they're corn puffs. I think they feel a little bit lighter, a little floofier. So let's see. They're definitely the softer, floofier sort of cheese puff. Like you chomp on it and it doesn't really crunch, it just goes haba. And yeah, peanut flavored. Very airy, very light. I could see how people could easily quickly go through a bag. Because like a few bites take care of, you know, the whole thing. The peanut butter in this tastes more like... So, yeah, I noticed I just said peanut butter. It's whereas the other one, I guess, was just peanuts. So that one was more like if you took actual peanuts out of their shells and ate them, that was the flavor you got that was covered on the corn puff. Whereas this is a little less hardcore peanut and a little bit more on the smooth, like, or just in general peanut butter side. So it's like a little mellower, not so much like straight roasted peanuts, if that makes any sense. But these are pretty tasty, so I'm gonna just sit here and watch the internets and eat my Bamba. So I think I'm gonna have two things today. Let's start with the Abadi Falafel mini bagels. These mini bagels have a standout flavor that makes them special falafel. Falafel is one of the most beloved foods in Israel. You can find stands all across the country selling hot, fried falafel with pickles and cabbage rolled inside a pita sandwich. Israelis claim falafel as their own invention, but the Egyptians, Palestinians, and Lebanese have all countered, declaring that they invented the delicious chickpea and bean fritters. We'll probably never know the original creator, and everyone can just get over it. But one thing is for sure, if these countries could focus on fighting over just falafel, the world would be a much more peaceful place. This is true. Just argue about falafel. Falafel. It's a fun word to say. The packaging of these things is going to be my downfall one day. I'm going to open a package and stuff's going to fly everywhere. Falafel mini bagels. They do look like mini bagels. Little tiny O's. Anyway. Yum. Falafel. Yeah, it's good. You can taste all the spice and the... Like, you can taste the chickpeas in there. Garbanzo beans. Also fun to say. Yeah, nice little crunchy bagels. I got some sesame seeds in there. Got some spice. You can smell that zest. I could snack on these. They're good. Like if you're on a road trip and a little bag of these in the car. Just snack away as you go. Pretty tasty. Next up, Halva, sesame. No idea what it is. It feels kind of soft. Vanilla and walnut Achva Halva. In 1929, immigrants came from Turkey, Greece, Poland, and Russia to seek refuge in Israel. They all brought their own hopes and dreams, and luckily for us, their own way of making sesame halva. Members from each of these groups met and combined their various techniques, developing a special process for making halva. They cook sesame tahini, table sugar, and glucose syrup slowly, stirring every batch by hand. Today, 88 years later, every batch is still hand-stirred, nice, using the exact same recipe that was created by 4 immigrants all those years ago. Let's try some halva, maybe, if I can open the package. There we go. Interesting. So it's like a... Oh, it is soft. So it's like a white, sort of squishy bar of... squishiness. Interesting. Kind of got an interesting flaky but not flaky texture. I can taste the tahini and the sesame and the sugar, but it's like they're all their own separate flavors somehow. That's weird. It kind of like looks like it has like a fibrous thing going on, and then like as a bunch of it dissolves, you're left with like some chewy bits that kind of make me think of oatmeal. Whoa. It's weird, like half of it melts in your mouth and the rest is just like the bits that didn't quite melt down. It's very interesting. Very strange. So halva, pretty interesting. So since this was vanilla and walnut, I wonder if there's like, I'm assuming that there are other flavors out there. Make a day trace amounts of pistachio, cashew, almond, soy. Sweet. Hard sugar solids too. Cool. I'll eat all those things. Okay, well, just a couple things left and then we'll be done with Israel. Alright, look, I literally have like 2 things left, so who cares? Let's see. So this is the another chocolate bar by Elite. They're the ones who made the poppy candies. This is the Elite Mekupelet. From their missile defense technology to their spy program, Israel has many carefully guarded secrets. We can add another to the list, the production of this chocolate bar. To create the razor-thin folds for this smooth, crumbly milk chocolate bar, the chocolate company Elite uses a secret process. The wing of the factory where they make the chocolate bar is strictly off limits to anyone without a special badge, and no photographs of the manufacturing process have ever been taken. It sure does make you wonder about what they do to make this little bar taste so good. I love companies that do stuff like that, where they have like secrets and like, you know, stuff locked in safes, and it's like only X amount of people can know how this is made. This does not look the way I expected it to look. Wow, this does not look at all the way I expected. I mean, like, the picture doesn't really tell you what it's gonna look like. Not really. It just kind of looks like twisty-doos of... So I guess they... Alright, let's see if you can you focus on that? On this? These little, like, weird... It's hard to... I don't know. Anyway, it's like, they're super thin, weird little... Just like someone makes... So I was talking about the razor thin folds, and it kind of looks like maybe you'd make this super thin fold and just want to go into a little pile, and then you would get this chocolate bar of oddness. But whatever, chocolate. I could see people who have issues with texture having an aversion to this, because initially it's like, what is happening? Texture-wise. Because otherwise it's just like basic milk chocolate. I mean, good milk chocolate. I really like that other chocolate bar, by the way. That was good. That was fun. It's quite sizable too. But yeah, like you bite into it, and like they described it as crumbly, and it's kind of crumbly because of the way it's made. But ultimately, it's still just it's milk chocolate. Yeah, very interesting. I think I'd just rather have it in bar form. I don't know, I'm not into that. It's kind of awkward. It's like, if you're gonna give me milk chocolate, just let me have a chunk of milk chocolate. It's still good. It's just the texture thing's kind of wackadoo. But otherwise, good stuff. So this bittersweet chocolate coins. These are the last. Let's try and get the anti-glare. The last bit. There's only 3 in here. 3 little coins. Well, 2 bigs and 1 medium. Anyway, last little bit in here. There's actually a thing for the Dreidel that I didn't read because I didn't notice that it was in there. Bonus item Dreidel. So this the chocolate is. I'm assuming it's Gelt with a softer-ish G. I've heard of it before. We actually sell gold coins at work around Hanukkah time, but I never really know what the story is behind these, so maybe they'll tell us. We don't mean to lecture you with financial advice, but really, you should save your money, especially when it comes to these golden coins. They're totally silver, guys, but nice try. During Hanukkah, Jewish children are given these chocolate coins called Gelt, as well as real money to save and later spend in a game called Dreidel. Oh, so money is involved in Dreidel. Didn't know that. There's a Dreidel inside your box, so you can play, and we recommend using this Gelt as a part of the ante. If you win the Gelt, expect a rich, bittersweet chocolate that will disappear faster than the coins from your wallet. So, this is the coins, and like an idiot, again, I don't have anything to open the bag with. Scissors! Oh god, no. So that's kind of fun. So there's like a ship on one side. I don't know if it will actually get that clear. So, ship on one side, and then a lot of stuff I absolutely 100% cannot read on the other side. But that's beside the point, and we're gonna not play Dreidel because I don't know how to play Dreidel. I feel like that's something I might have learned in like as a kid, back when they told you about all the cool different cool different holiday traditions that happen around December, like when you learn about the wooden shoes and Holland and all that cool stuff. I always thought that was so cool when I was a kid. I was like, they do all this neat stuff elsewhere too. That's cool. All these people do all these cool things. That's neat. So, and I always like the shoes. The Dutch. Is it Holland or is it somewhere else? I'm sorry if I've messed up. Let's see some coins. They say bittersweet. I'm assuming it's just kind of more of a dark chocolate, because that's what it is. It's pretty good. Nothing fancy. The kind of stuff you'd give to kids, like, you know. You're not dropping a lot of money for these. I might save the other 2. I'll just eat this one for tonight. That's pretty good. So, yeah, I didn't know it was dark chocolate either. I was just assumed it was just, generic-y milk chocolate, whatever. But that's fun. So I guess they can be silver as well as gold, because these were totally silver. I don't know if they're listed as being official Gelt. I'm assuming it's Gelt and not Gelt. I could be wrong. So anyway, we have the bonus item Dreidel, toy Dreidel, non-edible, with an exclamation point. So I've got my Dreidel here. A Dreidel might seem strange for a box in the middle of March. Typically the game of Dreidel is played during Hanukkah, but we think there's no set time for fun. Gather a few friends, then turn to the next place to learn how to play. Oh! Maybe I shouldn't have eaten the Get ready to get spinning. So here's how to play Dreidel. It actually tells you, which is kind of fun. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's literally a whole page of how to play Dreidel. So you guys can, I'm sure there's a Google YouTube video about playing Dreidel. So we got the, as usual, we got the playlist, got the trivia, things like that, trivia answers and all that. So here's our clue to next month's box. April may bring showers, but that won't be all it brings. There will be macaroons and Mozart balls and other tasty things. When these yums arrive next month, we think that you should hide them, maybe, or else they'll vanish faster than you can say hasta la vista, baby. I don't have any idea what that could be. I hear hasta la vista and I'm thinking Spain? Maybe? Ish? Because I feel like Mozart balls wouldn't be in a thing for Mexico, except macaroons and Mozart balls. Like, those seem like they'd be totally from different places. This also depends on what kind of macaroons, because I think there's two different ways you can make macaroons. Like, there are some that are the actual traditional macaroons, and then there are things that aren't technically macaroons, but that's what we call them. Maybe that's just an America thing. I mean, who knows? Could be. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. So, Israel, you're pretty tasty. I enjoyed eating all the noms from the Israel, and I'm excited to have my little dreidel. It's fun to play with. I've been trying to fill out the little thing down here, but I don't really think it's going to help. It's just it just says next month you're going to try a wafer inspired by, and I haven't filled it all out yet, but it's something, and then I'm pretty sure the next word is strudel. So now I mean, I hear strudel and Mozart and think of like Germany and stuff, but it's like we were literally just there. So I don't really know where we're going. This will be a 100% a surprise. I mean, I might try and Google something, and you know what? I'm gonna let it be a surprise. I don't have any idea, because I actually did guess Israel, and I'm very proud of myself. I don't actually know if they meant the Dead Sea or not, but that's what I went with. But hope you guys had a good time. And I know I had a good time because I ate tasty deliciousness things. If you ever get the chance to try Israeli snackies or food, go for it, because it's pretty tasty. And oh, that's right. You know what? I say goodbye to the peoples. We didn't have Token Dog in the video. Oh my god! Every time. Yes, I taste like chocolate. I'm sure, because I just ate some. We're gonna go now. Bye. We're gonna go.